Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm the Engine Brock Gorton, joined by...
Hi, the Maid Man, Tommy Haley. How y'all doing?
And the emo that listens to Screamo, Macy Shear.
Stoned out of her mind, celebrating and coming off her birthday week. She is now...
Weekend.
Week. And, yeah.
Week. Yeah.
Macy...
I mean, I celebrated the weekend.
Oh, you celebrated all right.
Yeah, you went to Corn.
Corn!
And
Corn! Yeah, corn! No, Tommy, give me your best corn impression.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Why?
Because I just don't do it.
Tommy, give it to me.
I'm not doing Corn.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Alright, here you go. Alright, how was it?
Oh, great. Great impression of actual corn.
Thank you.
But how was the corn concert, the concert overall for you?
It was really good.
That's good. That's all you got from it?
What?
That's all you got for it?
Oh, well, I couldn't see for, the first half of the concert because the first band that came out, totally blinded us with, light shows and stuff.
As in Code Orange did?
Yeah.
Alright. Tommy, that's the band that did Aleister Black's theme.
Oh, okay.
In WWE.
Well, I can tell you this. They don't sound good.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, they don't sound good in my opinion.
Yeah, you know what was funny is, when I, saw your, you put stuff on your Snap story, and I saw some dude playing the bagpipes, and I'm like, am I sure she said
Corn?
So that's Korn doing that.
Yeah.
That was actually Corn?
Yeah.
Isn't that off their new album?
I was like, okay, this is weird, but alright.
I think it's a song from their new album, or one of their newer albums. So... Because that's kind of what the concert was, right? It was all their new stuff?
No, they played their old stuff.
Alright, they played some of the hits then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Where would you rank it in concerts that you've been to that have featured Chevelle?
That have featured Chevelle?
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen 2 concerts that feature them.
Okay, so where would this one rank?
Probably second. My first would be the one with Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, 3 Days Grace.
That is a hell of a lineup.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, yeah, and another concert that had a hell of a lineup was Bad Wolves, Asking Alexandria, and Papa Roach.
That's an interesting lineup for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know about stacked. I don't really see Asking Alexandria and Papa Roach being in a good pairing together.
I don't know, but it worked.
I don't doubt it, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is... Because Macy was celebrating her birthday, that's why there was no CSP this week. Apologies for that. Tommy, why was there no Wayne this past week? Or this week?
Because AEW had a 6-hour pay-per-view, and we were like, okay, yeah, no, let's not do all this.
So we're just basically skipping this week, because, nah, man.
Yeah, because I jokingly were like, are we going to do Superstars and talk about Revolution? Because that was 6 hours long. I watched an entire live stream of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. All my updates came from you.
I listened to it, actually. I just watched a redheaded British guy that loves wrestling. For 6 hours.
Great way to spend a Sunday night for Tommy.
I was doing nothing else. I mean, I was doing other things. I was cleaning my room, actually.
Wow. But and then no Outspoken went up this week because my laptop sucks. So yeah, apologies for all that. That's why this is the first thing going up on the channel since since BTT last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. So how is everybody? Tommy, how was your week? We obviously heard how Macy's went.
It's been good. Just been working a lot. So.
A lot. You actually worked Sunday, so.
Yeah, I worked a Sunday for once. Well, they asked me, and they were like, sure. I was like, sure. I wasn't going to do anything else other than, maybe watch a pay-per-view through the eyes of a British man, that kind of deal.
So weird to say that out loud, bud.
What? I could say Adam Pacitti. I mean, that's an actual name.
Yeah.
I watched Adam Pacitti.
We got listeners in the UK.
I watched Adam Pacitti for 6 hours. He's a good commentary guy, I can't lie.
Yeah. We also have a lot of people listening to us in the DC area, so shout out to y'all.
Howdy.
Hello.
And of course, our home base of Kansas City. Can't forget about...
In the Missouri side.
Yes, on the Missouri side.
Yeah.
I was looking to see if it was crossing the state line, if there was, Kansas City, Kansas, but no. And, we have apparently invaded Luxembourg as well.
Where's Luxembourg?
It is between Germany, Belgium, and France. So. And also, the USA didn't do it, so we did it. We have invaded Russia. Shout out to the one person in Russia.
Editors, take this out. Editors, take this part out.
Shout out to the one guy in Russia listening to us. Wow.
Editors, take this part out.
Everything else is on fire around them.
Editors, please take this part out.
We have shout out to the person in Chicago.
Chicago.
The guys in Dallas. The guy in Oklahoma City. Hey, bud, I see you. Stay strong. The guy in Houston. Near Tommy's old stomping ground. Down there by Louisiana.
What does that mean? I only was there for like 4 years, then we moved because of a hurricane. I was born, by the way, just throwing it out there.
You were born where?
I was born at North Kansas City Hospital.
Yeah, I know, but you're still from Louisiana.
That doesn't mean that I lived there for 4 years. Like, I was like a baby when we moved.
Okay, you're not a... whatever.
Not anymore. Not anymore, but like,
no,
the
you're
first
still
time.
A baby. Shout out to the guy in St. Louis, even though, that's St. Louis, whatever. You just want to be Kansas City. And Wichita. We got several people listening to us in Wichita.
Yeah.
So thank you to all of our listeners overseas and Ireland, my family's homeland. Belgium, Luxembourg, Russia, Moscow specifically. Oh boy.
Bleep that part out.
Why? It's a listener.
Bleep it out.
Washington, D.C. area. We have several listeners there. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. You drive us to do more. Lord knows some of these people that I work with here need a big kick in the pants to work harder.
Okay, listen, pal.
I'm not referring to you, but if you were offended by that, then it was directed at you. All right, it is now time for, well, I would say our top 5, but it's not a top 5 this week.
It's like a tiering of, like a tier list kind of deal?
Yes.
What'd you say?
It is a tier list.
Yeah.
So, is out of these 11 restaurants, they're burgers only. Burgers only. Not fries, not drinks, not prices. Burgers only.
Why did you say prices? Like that's gonna like influence
I don't know.
things.
It was things that popped into my head, okay? Listen, I
Okay.
had to fill up my gas tank earlier today, so... Prices of stuff is on the mind. But, yes, it is these 11, in no particular order here. Steak and Shake, Burger King, Wendy's, A&W, Sonic, McDonald's, Culver's, Five Guys, Hardee's. Is that 11?
Let's see.
Oh, there's
Wendy's,
only
Five
10.
Guys, Wendy's, Dairy Queen, Culver, Steak and Shake, Sonic, A&W, Burger King, Hardee's / Carl's Jr., and then
Yeah.
McDonald's. Yeah, that's 11.
Alright, cool. Alrighty. Well, who would like to go first with their... And this is... You just go your full rankings. Start from 11 and go to 1.
So I did it as like, I did an actual like tier thing. So I did like, your S tier, A tier, B tier.
Dude,
like,
I wanted
tier.
them ranked 1 to 11.
Well, too bad. I got 'em. You said tiered in the group chat a week ago,
Okay,
so I was
well,
like,
I
okay.
meant ranking, but okay.
Well, you said /tiering of it,
Alright.
so I did it like
Whatever.
that. Whatever. You're the one that decided to do this one.
I
That's like
said
your
rankings,
fault.
but okay.
You said tiering as well. I can literally pull it up in the group chat, right? I can literally
Oh
pull
my god.
Tommy, just go. God. Jesus Christ. I feel like I would have a more promising conversation with someone who speaks Swahili.
Swahili. Okay. So I have it ranked like this. My top 3 are Five Guys, Freddy's, and Wendy's. It's like
Okay.
the S tier. Like the A tier I have is Dairy Queen and Culver's.
Okay.
And you can like barge in any time to like say you could ask why.
No, I mean, we'll talk afterwards.
Your B tier is Sonic and Steak and Shake. They're like B tier. Your C tier is your Burger King, A&W, and Hardee's and / Culver's Jr. And then
Carl's
D tier is
Jr.
McDonald's.
You meant Carl's Jr., not Culver's Jr.
Did I say? Oh, I
said
did
Culver's
say. Yeah,
Jr.
you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
And then McDonald's is your lowest.
Yes, McDonald's is my lowest.
All right. Macy, you want to go now?
Sure.
All right. How do you have it? Do you have it in a tier list or ranked 1 to 11?
1 to 11.
All right. Start with number 11, if you would.
Oh crap. Yeah. So my number 11 would be A&W.
Okay.
Number 10 is Sonic. 9, Dairy Queen. 8, Hardee's. 7, McDonald's. 6, Wendy's. I think I'm missing one. Am I? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 10. Oh. I completely skipped over Burger King. Burger King would be last.
Okay.
Sorry. So, my number 4 is actually, number 3 is Freddy's, number 2 is Culver's, and number 1 is Five Guys. Jeez.
All right. So now it comes to me, the man that started this controversy, apparently, according to Tommy Haley.
It just royally pissed me off how you did it.
Okay, here is my list. 11 to 1, here we go. Number 11, McDonald's. Number 10, Sonic. Number 9, A&W. Number 8, Dairy Queen. Number 7, Wendy's. Number 6, Freddy's. Number 5, Steak and Shake. Number 4, Burger King. Number 3, Hardee's. Number 2, Five Guys. And number 1 is Culver's. Time to discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Come at me first, because I know that y'all have questions.
Where did you
more
put
likely.
in? Where'd you put Five Guys again?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, it was number 2. All right, that's aptly ranked. Okay.
Yeah. Just underneath Culver's, just above Hardee's.
Okay. Can I be honest with you?
Hmm.
I've never had Culver's. Or no, wait, not Culver's. Hardee's. I mean.
Yeah, I know. You've mentioned
I've
this
never
to
had
us.
That's why I put it so low.
Yeah, it's understandable. I knew why from you.
You know, what's funny is I drive by it every day, and I'm like, I probably should try it, but I'm like, nah.
I think it would change your perspective on them, and they would go up your list. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Okay.
Any of mine that were low that you would have an issue with?
Can you go through your rankings again?
11 McDonald's, 10 Sonic, 9 A&W, 8 Dairy Queen, 7 Wendy's.
Yeah. I don't.
6
Wow.
Freddy's, 5 Steak and Shake, 4 Burger King, 3 Hardee's, 2 Five Guys, and 1 Culver's.
Can I be honest?
Steak
and Shake and Freddy's are just the same thing.
No, they're not. Not what I get.
Huh?
Not what I get. I get two completely different things from...
Freddy's far superior than Steak and Shake. If I go to Steak and Shake, I just want their milkshakes, and that's it.
If I'm going to Steak and Shake, I'm getting the garlic double burger.
Yeah, if I'm going to Steak and Shake, I just want a shake from there. I'm not going to get a burger thing.
I mean, yeah. Understandable, but for me, it's that garlic double burger that puts it over the top of Freddy's for me.
Okay, whatever. Freddy's is just far superior than that Steak and Shake
Part
trash.
of it is I also worked at Freddy's. So... And on the line at Freddy's.
Okay.
So it got bumped down a little bit. Macy, what was yours again? It's time for me and Tommy to take aim at yours.
Okay, that's fine. You can.
Right.
A&W 10. Or no, A&W is number 11.
Okay.
Wait, where's Burger? Put Burger King dead last.
Oh, I did? Fuck, I forgot to add that. Oops, sorry.
I thought I heard when you said that. I thought I heard Brock do an audible moan when you said that. I was like,
yeah,
all right.
Because Burger King is good.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
I get a double Whopper, meat and cheese with lettuce and pickle only.
No, it is not.
Oh, it's
Burger
so
King
down.
is good.
It's so good, dude.
No, it is not.
Okay,
When
anyways.
you're older, you'll realize.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're
Number 11, Burger King. Number 10, A&W. 9, Sonic. 8, Dairy Queen. 7, Hardee's. 6, McDonald's. 5, Wendy's. 4 Steak and Shake. 3, Freddy's. 2, Culver's. 1, Five Guys.
McDonald's is way too high on your list.
Yeah, I know. McDonald's is like
What
I don't
the
go to
hell?
McDonald's like a quarter pounder because I know what they put in that shit and it's not good.
Yeah, it's like I have given up McDonald's. I think I was 10 the last time I had McDonald's. I have not had McDonald's since.
I mean, I'm gonna go sooner or later because like the Shamrock Shake is back and I gotta have.
I'm talking about burger wise. I have not had a McDonald's burger.
Oh, don't get me wrong. No, I do not go to McDonald's to get a burger at all.
No,
at all.
I'll get their fries. If I'm the one driving someone around who's drunk and wants McDonald's at 2 a.m.
Yeah, see, if it's like late at night, I'm really hungry. I'll be like, yeah, I'll get a burger from there. I'll get like a Big Mac or something like that. But other than that, no.
Macy knows exactly who I'm talking about. With that comment.
Okay.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Because I had to drive him and her all the time around there, and you tagged along. I was the only sober one.
Oh. Anyways. Usually I usually just get it when I'm stoned. So.
Or I want to get McDonald's and I want to burn my throat with a Sprite from there.
Again, this is just the burgers, not everything else.
Still though, like if you want to like burn your throat, just get a large McDonald's Sprite. That'll do the job.
And you want something that tastes good, you get a freaking large Coke.
Yeah, but if you want, exactly. If you want to enjoy your drink, get a large Coke. But if you want to burn your throat, just get a Sprite from there.
Yeah. But I usually only eat their cheeseburgers when I'm high, so.
I don't at all because I know what they put in there, and it's not good at all.
For those of you wondering why White Castle's not on the list, there's not a White Castle in Kansas City.
We don't have one.
The next closest one is in St. Louis.
Yep.
St. Louis? I thought it was...
Right?
I thought it was Columbia.
Might be Columbia.
Or are those the same distance?
No, Columbia's closer than St. Louis is.
Wait, there's one in Columbia?
Yeah, there's one in Columbia.
Oh, I didn't know that. And we went through Columbia in January.
Yeah, but we didn't take the exit to go to that.
Oh, yeah, true.
There's an entire exit that's just fast food. Me and you went by Mizzou's campus.
Yeah, no, we went into the campus and all that.
Yep. Yeah, that was an experience for Tommy. He was so confused.
I was very confused because I don't go to. Do I go to Columbia? Let's be honest. Do I go to Columbia?
No, I'm the only one here that does. As we are speaking, I am literally wearing a Missouri Tigers t-shirt right now. They play tomorrow. In the SEC tournament.
All that stuff starts tomorrow.
Yep. Trust me, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, see, with Culver's, it's I have to be in the mood for Culver's. I don't get it a lot. Because, one, where I'm at, I have to drive 20 minutes to it in Liberty.
And
there's one off of 64th Street.
There is.
Where?
64th Street?
No, talk about where it's at.
Yeah. Say, now, as for me, Culver's is... I can walk to Culver's from my house. I can walk to Five Guys from my house.
You can literally get on 291, and then you're on 152, and then you're there.
I don't even have to get on 291. I literally I can walk to the Culver's and to the Five Guys. But yep, those are our rankings of the burger places near us. Next week there won't be a top 5 / whatever because we'll be filling out our brackets live on air.
Oh.
So, get ready for that, kids. That's next week.
You know what I was going to do the other day? Going to download the March Madness app.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. I might actually do that after we're done recording. Actually, I am going to do that after we're done recording.
Yeah, now that you mention that, I'm going to do the same thing. But it is now time for our MIPs of the week. Last week, it was the MLB owners who won. This week, who will it be? Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Macy Shear. Remember, no political stuff. Go.
Right. My mitts of the week is Antonio Brown and Kanye about buying the Denver Broncos.
I don't know how that's an MIP, but okay, go ahead.
Wait, what?
Explain.
I just think it's funny that Antonio Brown's gonna try to buy a football team after he pulled his little stunt.
He's got the money.
I mean, he's gonna get help with Kanye and all that. But
yeah.
I know, but I don't know. I just don't think the NFL needs someone like that owning a team.
Dan Snyder owns an NFL team.
Yeah, Dan Snyder owns the Washington Commanders. God, it sounds so weird saying that.
It's better than saying the Washington football team.
No, I think Washington football team sounds a bit better.
Whatever.
They're not even in Washington. They're in Virginia or something like that.
Fairfax, Virginia. Anyway, Tommy, you're a candidate.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Westbrook.
I was wondering if we were ever going to talk NBA on here.
So this man is basically complaining that it's ruining his legacy and his son's legacy It's like, bro, this has nothing to do with your son. You're just trash on the court. Your son might be better when he decides to go pro. Hell, he might be the same. Who knows?
All right.
I just find it funny that he's like, yeah, you're ruining my family's legacy. It's like, well, when you're that trash when you go 1 for 12 from the 3-point line, yeah, you're gonna get flamed.
Yeah, I think I could probably shoot better than that, and I wrestled in high school.
I don't understand how Kevin Durant defended that man for years.
No idea.
Oklahoma.
I know.
But yeah, that's my myth.
My MIP of the week are actually two entities, I guess. The state of Alabama and the state of New Mexico.
Why?
U.S. education rankings came out, and these were the two lowest scoring states in the United States. Mississippi has jumped New Mexico.
Mississippi
is now not in the top. I think they might be out of the top 5 now, if I was not mistaken. So this is the best states for education. Several factors went into it. The top 2 states were Massachusetts and New Jersey.
That's not surprising.
No. Here is your bottom 5. Alabama, New Mexico, Louisiana, Alaska, and Mississippi.
Is Missouri just kind of middle of the pack?
27. Kansas is 15.
What? In education? You're 15th?
When you have about a quarter of the population, yeah.
Okay, alright. That's... alright.
So, Alabama and New Mexico for ranking the lowest on education. You are my MIP of the week candidate.
Okay.
So now we have to decide who it is out of the 3 of us.
Oh, talk about a shit week.
I mean, I could do my alternative one, which is Jackson Mahomes.
Why didn't you do that one?
Because I didn't want to give him a platform.
Oh, he's the victim, though. You have to sympathize with the victims.
The media's ruining my life.
Media's ruined my life. Shut the hell up. You're ruining your own life. Him and your sister-in-law.
So, you want to just go with that one then?
Yes.
Macy, you cool with that?
Sure.
Alright, Jackson Mahomes, congratulations. You are the most idiotic person of the week. Beating out Russell Westbrook, Kanye, and the states of Alabama and New Mexico. Yeah, so there we go. Congratulations, Jackson Mahomes. Go ahead, Tommy, give all your anti-Jackson Mahomes sentiment out right now, because we mentioned his name.
No, nothing. The internet does that for me.
Alright, y'all ready for the trivia question this week?
Yeah.
What?
Drunk drivers will have to pay child support if a parent is killed in an accident under new law.
Yeah, I heard about that might getting passed. I'm for it. But yeah, it is now time for the trivia question this week. Comes to us from the NCAA. So, last few weeks it's been NHL. Not so much this week. We're switching gears. It's March Madness time.
Bye-bye.
And here we go. It's a March Madness question. Here is a trivia question for you. What school has the most wins in an NCAA tournament without reaching a Final Four? Is it A, Xavier, B, Missouri, C, BYU, D, Tennessee, or E, Creighton?
I'd like to beat a dead horse and say Missouri, but I know that's definitely not it. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. It's Missouri. It could be.
I need answers.
Did you say BYU?
I said Xavier, Missouri, BYU, Tennessee, and Creighton.
I mean, I think I'd like to. I don't want to beat a dead horse and say Missouri, but I feel like it could be because it's Missouri basketball.
So are you going with Missouri?
No. What were the answers?
BYU.
What were the answers again?
Xavier, Missouri, BYU, Tennessee, and Creighton.
You know what? Yeah, as a joke, I'm going to say Missouri.
Macy?
BYU.
Macy is correct. It is BYU. 30 wins in the tournament. No Final Four appearances.
Wow, really?
Missouri and Xavier are tied for second with 28 appearances, no Final Four, or 28 wins, no Final Four appearances. Interesting thing about Missouri's, they've only been to the dance 27 times. So they have a positive KD when it comes to the tournament.
That's and we know how Missouri basketball is now these days.
Yeah, so that's impressive.
Brock, don't you know it?
Oh, yep, I'm well aware of it.
I feel like
very aware of it.
Watch a Missouri basketball game. You have one shelf of alcohol a game. Is that true?
I don't drink during it.
Maybe like half a shelf.
No, at this point we don't drink anymore.
What do? You just do you watch paint dry? It's probably what you guys do, right?
No, we watch the game and just sit there and go, oh well. Anyway, speaking of the NCAA, Tommy, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
No, go ahead, Tommy.
So you watch paint dry instead of watching Missouri basketball?
No, we actually watch we don't go watch it live, but we watch our team. All right. So our transition into the NCAA tournament talk. Are you ready, folks?
Yes. I'm excited.
Are you ready, Macy?
Huh?
Are you ready for the NCAA tournament? Can you feel March Madness upon us?
No.
So excited for that one shining moment.
For one shining moment. 2 teams have already punched their ticket to the dance. So that... What was that, Tommy? I'm sorry, you assented.
Who are those teams?
Those teams are Georgia State University Panthers. They won the Sun Belt Conference Championship. And the Chattanooga Mocs, who won the SoCon Championship.
Did you actually watch that game?
I did.
Oh my god, it was so glorious.
What a way to end it.
What a better way to punch your ticket to the dance than not even half court, but like a last second 3-point heave to send your team to the tournament, and it goes through. There's nothing better than that.
As we are recording right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, another team has punched their ticket to the tournament. Pardon me, that just went final a few minutes ago. Belmar has punched their ticket to the tournament. They have won the Atlantic Sun Conference.
Oh, could we not forget, like, Loyola? I believe Loyola Chicago punched their ticket to the dance, if I'm not mistaken.
I can check that in a second. Anyway, hang on. 1,
wait.
2, 3, 4, 5 more teams will punch their ticket tonight as we are recording.
I believe as the podcast goes out, the Big 12 tournament starts.
We will get to that later.
Okay.
That's going to be part of the picks. But currently, as we're recording, I'll circle back to it when we get to picks later. Because I guarantee you these games will probably be over. Currently, Bryant leads Wagner in the second half. Delaware and UNC Wilmington are in a close one in the second half. And Northern Kentucky looks like they're going to win the Horizon League championship, as they are up big on Wright State right now.
Okay. Can I say one thing? This is like the best time of the year.
Oh,
I mean, there's no Super Bowl is always up there. Our playoff football is always up there. Postseason hockey, postseason baseball, and then you have March Madness.
So the other games of teams that could punch their ticket to the tournament tonight, North Dakota State and South Dakota State battle in the Summit League Championship. South Dakota State went 18-0 in conference play, so if they lose this game, I'll be surprised. They are a scary team, actually. And then the other one is the West Coast Conference Championship, number 17 St. Mary's versus number 1 Gonzaga.
Again, for like the 5 millionth time. I think this is like their third time meeting?
Third time meeting this year. Hey, it's a split series too, so...
Yeah, it's a rubber match time.
It is. One of these teams will officially punch their ticket to the tournament. They're pretty much both in.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Yes. So, congratulations to all the teams that have punched their tickets so far. I am confirming. I am trying to look it up to confirm it, Tommy. They have. The Ramblers are dancing again.
They are? Yep. Let's go!
They beat the Drake Bulldogs in the Missouri Valley Conference Championship.
God, they're gonna be by the time the actual tournament starts, there's gonna be like 20 million on Sister Jean throughout the entire game. And that's not even a joke. That's like dead serious. I'm dead serious about that.
Oh, I know you are. So, Tommy, your team did a thing.
Oh, yeah. We beat
Longwood State also punched their ticket to the tournament. So, congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. Yeah, so Nebraska over the weekend beat Wisconsin and gave Illinois a co-share of the Big Ten championship, like regular season championship.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's all right. Don't know how to feel about that.
I'm not sure you should know how to feel about that, honestly.
Feel about that? I think it was like I think they beat them in Wisconsin too, so it was like even weirder. I think. I don't remember. I don't know. It was like
that up.
That actually happened kind of deal. I was like, I didn't know how to think about it.
You should look that up, sir.
Let me find out real quick. Give me 2 seconds. No, it was on the road. We ended up beating them by 74-73 was. Yeah, I mean, that gave Illinois the share of the Big Ten.
When this podcast comes out, there will be a Never Conference Championship game going on in the Colonial Division.
Brock, can you look up for me to see who was the Big 12?
Or Patriot League Championship, my bad. Patriot League champion as Navy will take on Colgate. You asked about the Big 12. It was a tie. So Macy's, Kansas Jayhawks, tied the Big 12 crown.
With Baylor?
Yep. So, round of applause for Macy, I guess.
Hey, when you put this in post, put golf claps, because that's pretty much...
Yeah. Macy, your thoughts on that?
Don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on it, Just good for them.
So here's an interesting little stat about Belmar winning the conference tournament. They can't go to the tournament.
Why?
Because they are ineligible because they just joined Division I.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What kind of... That's...
So Jacksonville State is going to the dance.
So even though they didn't win their conference tournament, they're still representing their... Okay, that makes... Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, the NCAA is broken. All right, listen.
Okay.
But yeah, any other thoughts, Macy, that you have before we move on to the next topic?
No.
No? All right. Tommy,
No.
you mentioned Russell Westbrook earlier.
Yes.
The Lakers are currently fighting for their lives right now in the NBA. This is a rarity for us. We are actually going to talk a little bit about the NBA.
Why? I don't want to talk about the NBA.
We'll just give a quick check-in. Here's the conference standings and all that, and then dip out.
I saw Alex Caruso is finally back to doing full stuff on practice.
That's cool. Here are your standings in the Eastern Conference first. The Miami Heat have a 3-game lead in the Eastern Conference. The Sixers are right behind them at second. The Bucks are at number 3. Bulls at 4. Celtics at 5. Cavaliers at 6, which is weird. Because beyond Kevin Love, I don't think I can name a player on the Cavaliers right now.
LeBron James. Oh, wait. Sorry. He doesn't play for him.
No. And then because of the stupid bubble crap, 7 through 10 are their own stupid stuff. So number 7 is Toronto. Number 8 are the Hornets. Number 9 are the Nets. And number 10 are the Hawks. And then
Where are
the Knicks are in what would be 12th place.
Oh, okay.
Still in striking distance of getting into the play-in, whatever the heck they're calling it.
The playing games or whatever, their version of like the wild card round or whatever.
The stupid stuff that they didn't need to do. They just did it for a cash grab. In the West, my Phoenix Suns are in first place, 8 games up on the next closest team. Only team with 50 wins this year so far, by the way, in case anyone cared.
Where's Golden State at?
Number 2 is Memphis. Number 3 is Golden State. Number 4 are the Jazz. Number 5 are the Mavericks. And number 6 are the Nuggets. Now, with that being said, the Nuggets are within 4.5 games of the Grizzlies. So it's very condensed right there. It is Suns drop-off, Suns 50-foot chasm, everybody else.
Memphis is getting up there with Ja Morant basically being
8 games behind the Suns.
How many games do they have left?
I don't know. How many do they play? 71 or something? I don't know.
They play 72 games.
Okay. Well, the Suns are 51-13, so that's what, 64?
Think so.
So, yeah. Anyway, Nuggets are 6. 7 are the Timberwolves. 8 are the Clippers. 9 are the Lakers. 10 are Tommy's Pelicans.
Again, I'm not a Pelicans fan.
Yes,
so
you are.
I don't.
Hush,
I
you're
don't
a Pelican fan.
Hey, Brock, I don't watch the NBA. I'm not a Pelicans fan, all right?
And then rounding out the bottom of the Western Conference are the Trailblazers, Spurs, Kings, Thunder, and Rockets. It's going to be Suns versus whoever, right?
Suns, Grizzlies.
In the NBA Finals?
Oh, in the Western Conference. Yeah,
it's
going to be Suns.
Suns, maybe Warriors, maybe Grizzlies. Don't know. But good luck Eastern Conference against the Suns. The Suns are a machine right now. But yeah, that's our NBA talk. That's all you're getting from us.
Yeah, that's all you're going to get.
NHL, you'll get a little bit more out of the NHL from us. As Tommy, this is a very interesting year for hockey.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to talk about what they changed?
You can go ahead.
Yeah, so they changed like the logo that's used for the
Stanley Cups. They have a new logo every year. They reveal it.
Yeah, and it looks like the LA Kings logo, like just the literally like a carbon copy of it.
Yeah, I like it though. It does not look like a carbon copy of it. It is a shield Which, if you're saying that, then it looks like a base pad from baseball, home plate.
Home plate.
Yes. Anyway, I do like the new logo, though.
I mean, it's just, it's simple. I like it.
As I was saying, the NHL is an interesting year this year because there are two teams that have come out of goddamn nowhere to take the league by the throat. And I think you know who I'm talking about, Tommy.
Think.
The Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Here are your standings in the NHL currently, and then we'll go into the wild card and such. So in the Atlantic Division, remember, 3 teams from each division, top 3, you get an automatic bid, and then wild card from there. So, as it currently sits, Florida is up top of the Atlantic Division with 81 points, Tampa Bay right behind him with 80, and then the Maple Leafs kind of just limping in right now at 76. They're very much underachieving this year. Would you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
All the talent and money they've pulled in, and they're just barely above 60 or barely above 70 points.
Yeah, that's Toronto. Go figure.
Yeah. The surprise out of the team that surprised everyone, the Carolina Hurricanes are atop the Metropolitan and atop the Eastern Conference with 83 points. Behind them, tied, are the Rangers and Penguins with 77 points. Rangers are ahead of the Penguins, however, because the Penguins have played more games. The Western Conference, this is where it gets weird, let's just say. Central Division, because, good lord, the Central Division is a bloodbath right now. Colorado's on top. They have the most points in the NHL right now with 87. Blues are right behind them with 71. Wild and Stars are tied with 67. And the Preds are right behind them at 66. In the Pacific Division, it is the Calgary Flames who have come out of nowhere. Everyone thought that they were going to be selling off all their pieces. They thought it was over when they got rid of Mark Giordano in the expansion draft to the Kraken. But here they are. They are now on top of the Pacific Division, 75 points. Right behind them are the Los Angeles Kings, then the Vegas Golden Knights, who have taken a major nosedive. And behind them, looking terrible this year, are the Edmonton Oilers. There is a chance that the Oilers don't make it to the playoffs this year, Tommy.
That'd actually kind of be surprising.
With Connor McDavid and everyone else that they have, it would be insane. As things pop up for your wild cards, in the Eastern Conference, Boston with 73 points and the Capitals with 69 points have a commanding lead over the rest of the the rest of the Eastern Conference. The next closest team is 10 points behind Washington, and that is Columbus.
Mark, how many points do the Capitals have?
69.
Nice.
In the Western Conference, well, things are a little bit more complicated. Let's just say. I forgot to give the 3 teams. You know who the 3 teams are in the Eastern Conference for each division. Western Conference, Central Division, it lines up like this. Colorado, St. Louis, and Minnesota. Minnesota, as I said, had 67 points, tied with the Stars, but the reason they're ahead, they've played 1 less game. Also, the Avalanche have played the most games out of everyone else in the Central Division. It might come back to bite them in the ass. Pacific Division, Flames, Kings, and Knights. Your wild cards are the Stars and Predators. Predators with 66 points. They are 2 points up on the Oilers and 3 on the Ducks, 4 on the Canucks.
Did you mean to make that rhyme?
No, I did not.
Yeah, you made it rhyme, and I was like, okay.
And congratulations to the worst team in the NHL so far. Drum roll, please. Drum roll.
Oh, I thought you did in post. Okay.
Drum roll.
It's the Coyotes, dude. Just say the Coyotes.
Arizona Coyotes, right behind them by 1 point, the Montreal Canadiens.
Man, talk about a fall off.
represented the Eastern Conference last year, or what the version of the Eastern Conference was last year in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they are now the worst team in the East. Don't worry, Kraken fans, you're sitting at number 3 worst right now with 39 points. And then it's a big gap, and then it goes Senators, Sabres, Flyers, Devils, and Blackhawks. So yeah, that is your NHL update. I am intrigued. I am way more intrigued this season in the NHL than I think I have in years past. It's getting tight down to the wire, is it not?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's talk about the big news that happened today, because I know you want to talk about it.
Oh, the NFL never ceases to amaze. I mean, there's no off-season when it comes to the NFL.
No, there is not.
There never is. There never is. And it's and for them, it's Tuesday.
It's been quiet the past few weeks, you know, after the Super Bowl, just a few things. Since Monday, good Lord.
I mean, we're getting to the point where it's like, the deadline to franchise tag certain players was like, I believe today.
Yes, I'm thinking even beyond that with a certain suspension that was handed down.
Oh, yes. Calvin Ridley. So, it was first reported, like, during the season that he was taking time away due to mental health reasons.
Yes.
I don't mean to sound like a dick, but I think I know why he had mental health reasons. It's because he was gambling.
On Falcons games.
On Falcons games.
To win.
Remind me again. How did Pete Rose bet on the Reds games, or he bet against the Reds, right?
He bet on the Reds to win. He never bet on the Reds to lose.
So I guess we have a Pete Rose situation.
Except he's not a coach.
Except he's an active player.
Pete Rose with a coach.
So,
love how you asked the Reds fan this too. So,
I just don't remember if he bet against games or like he bet against the Reds or he bet.
No, that was
Reds.
his one thing. He said, "I never bet against my team. I always bet on us to win." And that's always been the argument as to why he was, why he shouldn't be banned. It's because he never bet against his team.
No, I don't think he ever did.
No, he always bet on them to win.
So, but yeah, so it was like flagged that he only bet like he bet a stimulus check of $1,500
on a parlay.
On like an 18 parlay, which I'm like, okay, that's
a lot. That we wouldn't even do that.
I know. I'm not that dumb to do an 18 parlay for $1,500.
Macy, your thoughts on this?
I mean, I guess gambling would kind of mess with like mental health issues. But was he like completely winning, like every time?
Well, he only did one, and it was that like 18 parlay thing he did.
Oh.
$1,500. Bet on the Falcons to win against the Jaguars, which is a pretty safe bet, unless you're the Colts.
I mean, I can kind of see it messing with your mental health. So, I don't know.
So he got suspended a year for it. And it was like in Florida through like a legal like betting site that's like legal there in the state of Florida or something like that.
Yeah, the only online betting site that's legal there.
I always find it ironic that he's also getting suspended for gambling when they're partnered with DraftKings and FanDuel and all that.
That's not even the part I'm the most upset about. I'm the most upset about Ray Rice got 2 games for beating the hell out of a woman in an elevator.
Okay, but I want to compare. I mean, those are 2 completely different things that happen. You can't really compare those 2.
He still only got 2 games for that.
Yes, I get that, but still, though, I get he had a year.
Greg Hardy threatened to kill people and got 6.
He's serving his suspension by getting the shit kicked out of him in the UFC. So,
well, fair, but still. Anyway, the hits did not stop coming in the NFL this week.
So the franchise stuff happened today. I mean, you had your not surprises ones like your Chris Godwins, Devontae Adams.
One that I will bring Macy in for because she is more qualified than us to talk about today.
What?
Macy, the Chiefs applied the franchise tag to Orlando Brown, the offensive tackle for the Chiefs. He was decent this year. Your thoughts on the move there by the Chiefs? Bringing him back one more year.
I mean, I don't think it was a bad move.
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of haven't been, up in, Chief stuff right now.
Because the season's over. Except the season never stops.
The season never stops.
Yeah, but also I have, other stuff that I need to be focusing on, so...
But we had a massive signing come.
We had 2 massive signings today. What do you mean?
No, we had a massive signing and a massive trade.
2.
Go ahead and explain them.
Okay, so here's the reason. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I really wish I could be canceled on the platform and then get $200 million
for 4 years.
For 4 years. You know, Austin is. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers here. This man got canceled on all kinds of platforms. Got the Packers immunized in the second round of the playoffs and all that. All the jokes, yada yada yada. Forcing Green Bay, saying, if you don't give me the money, I'm going to retire. And Green Bay gave him all the monies.
They cleared a lot of cap space out.
I don't understand. See, that's the thing. I don't get that.
How they cleared a lot of cap space out before this before this signing?
I don't understand how they give him $200 million for 4 years, plus another $153 million guaranteed.
No,
and he's still
out of that $200 million, that's how much is guaranteed.
Oh, okay. Is that why he's up?
Yeah, I guarantee you the rest of that is probably signing bonus.
Oh, it's absolutely signing bonus.
That's why his cap number went down.
Which, when I first saw that today, I was like, how on earth did his cap number go down by signing that contract? Or extension?
No. His contract was up.
Or, well, you get the idea. Still, though, I was like, it mind-boggled. I'm like, how is he under the cap with that? So, I mean, yeah, that was crazy. And then, Aaron Rodgers is like, cool, I have a whole day to myself. The Seahawks were like, no, I'm not going to let you do that.
This is how I like to picture it in my mind. Broncos were like, oh, we could get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers signs. Crap! We need to get the next best thing to Aaron Rodgers that's available. And they sent everything in this trade. Before we get to that, Macy, your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers re-signing for what he did. And then tell me your thoughts as well. Go on, Macy.
Sorry. I really don't feel like Aaron Rodgers is all that anymore. I don't really feel like they should have signed him again.
Well, hell, I mean...
Back-to-back MVP. 2 straight years.
I don't know. I feel like Green Bay could do a little bit better and find someone a little bit better than him.
Who?
I don't know who. I can't give you an example of who, but that's just how I feel. I don't know. I just don't think Aaron Rodgers is all what he used to be.
He has the same amount of NFC championships as Rex Grossman.
Can you stop with that? We already ran that. That stuff already ran its course.
Just keeping that going.
I know you're making that I know you're trying to keep that going, but okay, we get it.
Rex Grossman was a good quarterback. I'm tired of everyone saying that he wasn't.
Tony Brock, continue how this decided to go down today.
Actually, I would like to first say I liked the signing by the Packers. It was clear this past year Jordan Love was not ready.
Well, I mean, that and they just kind of just threw him to the wolves.
Yeah. He also, I don't think he's ready yet. I think he needs another year, and I don't completely think he's the guy for them. I think that the Packers should trade him straight up for Carson Wentz to the Colts. Where he will be thrust into the starting role immediately. Because that would be the best quarterback we have.
No. That doesn't seem like a fair trade-off, you know?
A guy who's won a Super Bowl versus a guy who has the same amount of Super Bowls rings as Aaron Rodgers for an unproven young quarterback. I think that's pretty fair. Actually, you're right. I think the Packers should give up a third-round pick for him as well.
No, a fourth-round pick.
Oh, I'd be fine with that.
Oh, you're not talking... Oh, you just didn't... Okay, all right, cool. Just don't... I think that joke just went over your head.
Anyway, I'm guessing you're saying that for the trade that just happened?
Yes.
Yeah. Holy cow.
My goodness.
We will get Macy's thoughts after we reveal this because this affects her Chiefs massively.
So, if the AFC West wasn't a bloodbath already, it is now Black Friday. It's like you've always seen that. You've seen that. Everyone's seen the episode of South Park where it's like Black Friday and everyone's like, Tom, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Tom, back to you, and all that stuff like that. You know.
All right, thanks, Phil. Yeah.
I was gonna do the line with the fat lady. It was like, "You can kiss my fat, you know what." But yeah, Russell Wilson has been traded to the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I saw that.
So here's what Seattle is getting in this deal.
A lot.
It goes a little something like this. They're getting 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick, 3 players. We will start with defensive lineman Shelby Harris. Next is tight end Noah Fant from the United State of Iowa. And the last piece in this trade, quarterback Drew Lock is now with the Seattle Seahawks.
What?
Yes. Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, 2 first and 2 second round picks, and a 5th round pick to get Russell Wilson and a 4th round pick.
Macy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Chiefs' chances now?
Oh, we're screwed.
Say, the AFC West, I think, smelled blood last year.
No, I think the entire NFL smelled blood in the AFC West. They're like, let's make it even bloodier.
They saw what gets the Chiefs. And to be fair, the Broncos didn't get blown out at all last year.
No,
They were
didn't.
close games, and they almost beat the Chiefs too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I am.
What?
If
What?
I was a Chiefs fan, I would be crapping my pants right now.
No, I think the entire NFL as a collective is crapping its pants now.
No, I don't think the entire NFL is. I think just Chiefs fans are right now.
Because if you look at it, it's like, oh hell, like now everyone's like going to the AFC now, where it was like used to be the NFC used to be just a complete bloodbath. Now it's just wide open at this point.
Yeah, this is So let's review the quarterbacks. Let's review the quarterbacks that are in the AFC West now. Because, who Lord? Oh, we have breaking news. Breaking news. We have a team that just punched their ticket to the dance.
Who was it?
Wright State came back and beat Northern Kentucky. Wright State is dancing.
Wow, really?
Yes. They overcame the massive deficit they were behind and have come back to win. Congratulations, Wright State. The other two games that were going on, still a close one between Delaware and UNC Wilmingham. 2-point game there. About 2 minutes left. And with 4 minutes left, just crown them now. Bryant Bulldogs are up 68-32 on the Wagner Seahawks.
How much time is left?
4:73 or 4:37.
4 minutes and 37. Okay, yeah.
My dyslexia just showed up right there, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it did. It did.
Great. So we have another team that just punched their ticket to the dance. That's 2 tonight. There's another 4 that can do it. So I will give updates as those go here.
It's the best time of the year. The NFL.
Yeah. Tommy, talk about the quarterbacks that there are in the AFC West now.
So, you have Russell Wilson that just literally came in and be like, "What's up, guys? I'm new here."
In Denver.
Then you have Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Herbert with the Chargers. And then you have Derek Carr. I feel like Derek Carr is the redheaded stepchild in the AFC West now.
Just a bit.
Just a
again,
bit. What do you mean?
Would you like to list off those teams again? Or those quarterbacks again?
Russell Wilson for Denver. Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. And then Derek Carr for the Raiders.
That's got to be what's going through the Chiefs' heads right now. Everyone is gunning for them. And your own division is going to make it really hard for you to get out of it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we'll talk more when the season comes up, but damn, the Broncos are now looking actually kind of scary. Just a bit. I mean, we'll see who they pick up in the draft, but
yeah, that's the thing, though. It's like you got to see who they build around.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting, and I love it.
I do too. I do too.
I'm gonna say we're gonna suck this year, and I'm all for it.
Oh, the Saints?
Yes.
Yeah, you probably are.
But you have to look at it. If you're Seattle now, do you try to go after Jameis Winston?
I don't know. They're getting ready. Reports have said they are looking to trade off Tyler Lockett.
Which is another crazy thing. It's like, wow, they really are kind of just going to blow it up and not just have DK Metcalf there just by himself.
That sent Chiefs fans into a frenzy. Where they're like, we can get Tyler Lockett and then we win Super Bowl.
They'd have to mortgage the house to get Tyler Lockett.
Yep, they would. They 100% would. They're not getting him.
They're not getting him because they'd have to they'd literally be like Mike Gifted, be like, give up everything you have.
Yeah. We want everything.
They're doing the Uno reverse card of what the Rams did, where the Rams gave up everything to get all these pieces. They want the pieces. They want you to give up. They want you to give up everything instead of them giving up everything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that is our update from the NFL. Anything from the MLB, Tommy?
Nothing. They're still talking and not talking.
They banned the shift.
They're talking about banning the shift.
I thought they said they are banning it.
No, they are talking about it because it's the MLB. They're going to take another 90 years to talk about this CBA.
All right. Then I do believe it is time for picks, is it not?
Didn't we watch something?
Oh my God, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
I mean, if you just want to gloss over it, I mean, it was just like a throwaway pick, kind of deal.
Yeah. Oh no, we will. So it is now time to review our documentary of the week that we watched, or in my case, when the Wi-Fi allowed me to. Tommy, this was your selection.
So yeah.
Would you like to?
I'll say it. Let me say it first.
Okay.
It is the Netflix documentary called "The Battered Bastards of Baseball."
Now, you didn't explain who this was about first when you pitched it to us last week.
I didn't?
No, you didn't say who it was about.
I guess I will now. So it talks about Bing Russell during the mid-'70s owning an independent baseball team called the Portland Mavericks.
Yep.
And at the time, it says it in the doc, they were, at the time when they first started, they were the only independent team in baseball.
In the minor league system. But, yeah. Macy, your thoughts on the documentary before we go into it?
It was okay. I probably would not watch it again, honestly.
At one time watch, and then it's yeah, that's good one time.
Yeah, we'll give our overall thoughts on to it and what could have been improved at the end. Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't the worst documentary I've watched.
Yeah.
It was just good.
So we are introduced to Bing Russell, the father of Kurt Russell. And he was a actor that I think my grandfather probably watched a lot because he was in Bonanza. He was the sheriff in Bonanza. But we're introduced to him. He grew up at the training facility that the Yankees were at for their spring training. And he befriended Lefty Gomez.
Which, as a kid, back in those days, how awesome would that have been?
Oh, it would have been amazing.
You're just a kid in Florida, and then you'd be like, "What's up, kid? Lefty Gomez, how you doing?" All that stuff.
He starts hanging out with the Yankees. Literally starts hanging out with the Yankees at the age of 9. He was given Lou Gehrig's last home run bat. Yeah.
It makes me wonder. It's do you think Kurt actually has that bat?
I wonder.
It makes you wonder because I rewatched it. I'm like, Kurt has that bat.
Bing played professional baseball, never made it to the majors in the minor league system mainly, and then he got into movies. He was a supporting actor in westerns, The Sheriff in Bonanza, like I mentioned earlier. An interesting little anecdote that was mentioned there that by Kurt was that their backyard was a batting cage.
Which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Bing also made instructional baseball videos that Major League coaches would use. And then we're introduced to the city of Portland, where in 1973, the then Portland Beavers moved to Spokane, Washington. And in Spokane, they would become the Spokane Indians. Hint, there is still a team named that. However, not the same team. The citizens of Portland did not like that they moved, and also did not like that Bing was coming in and tried to bring another team in to the city of Portland because he wasn't from Portland.
Well, yeah, and there was like, if you looked at how it originally was, there wasn't, any momentum. Like their attendance was dwindling, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So in 1973, the Portland Mavericks are born. They played in the Northwest League and were the only independent team in the Northwest League.
And actually, you forgot to mention they're the only independent baseball team in general at this time.
Yes. The first manager of the Mavericks was Frank Peters, who was a bar owner who also played for the Orioles. The Mavericks held an open tryout where 300 people tried out for them. And that's how they found their players. Yeah, they were pretty good.
They were pretty good, not gonna lie. They were. Well, then again, this is an independent team. Like, there's no farm system for them. Like, they're not affiliated with a major league team at all. They just have to do all this from, the ground up.
Yep. They didn't have the scouts that the major league clubs had or anything like that. The major league clubs hated them. That was something
being hated, it was the same thing. It's the major hated, being hated the major leagues,
Yep. After the first year, Bing won Executive of the Year. So that's there you go. Being hated and immediately you win Executive of the Year. Probably put a little bit of swagger into him, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it puts a lot of confidence in him.
Yeah. Oh, breaking news. The Delaware Blue Hens have punched their ticket into the NCAA tournament. They have defeated the University of UNC Willingham Seahawks 59-55. So congratulations to the Blue Hens.
Very nice.
Back to this. So I didn't know who this guy Jim Bogdan was. Did you?
Can you say the name again?
Jim Bogdan?
Jim Bogdan?
The pitcher that wrote Ball 4?
He was I guess he was a pitcher on the later end of the Yankees of old.
I gathered that much, but I'd never heard of him.
Well, yeah, he kind of, pulled the curtain or opened a forbidden door for baseball, where it's here's what happened in those times. It's dudes stuff in the back of the bus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was blackball. If you watch that interview from Johnny Carson and the one that they showed in the documentary, that's there was they were doing drugs and stuff, drinking, stuff.
So about this time is where my internet got real bad and actually cut out for a few hours. so I had to come back to it, try to figure out where I left off and came back to it. So where I picked up here was Joe Garza was kind of the mascot for the team.
Yeah, it's not a J-O-E like Space Garza. It's Joe Garza, like J-O Garza, like all one word.
Yeah. So, and then I also had a note. The Mavericks had a ball dog.
They were the first team ever to do that.
And there were a lot of shenanigans at Mavericks games.
The one thing I took out of it, like watching it now, is like, so this is basically kind of what the Savannah Bananas are.
Kind of.
Like, to an extent.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't think the Savannah Bananas are setting brooms on fire.
Well, no, definitely not.
No. They had 16,000 fans at a game. They averaged about 4,000 a game.
Which was the highest in leagues, by the way.
Yes. The MLB tried to break the Mavericks in multiple ways. It was most telling in the 1977 Northwest League Championship game where the Mavericks took on Bellingham. They lost that game because Bellingham had players from AA and AAA brought down to beat them.
Which is like, wow, that's not fair, but alright.
No, it's not fair at all. And then 1978, the Portland Beavers returned to Portland, and out of the deal, Bing took them to court for arbitration and got $206,000. And then that's kind of where the documentary ended.
That's kind of big, yeah, that's where it ends, really.
I have small little notes here. The Portland Beavers are now the El Paso Chihuahuas.
What?
The Portland Beavers, the team that moved back to Portland to eliminate the Mavericks.
Uh-huh.
They moved in 2010 to a city that I don't remember, and in 2014 they moved to El Paso, and they are now the El Paso Chihuahuas.
Huh.
And Portland has the Wild West League, which is a 4-team independent baseball league. The most famous out of all of them is the Portland Pickles, whose mascot did an oopsie. Accidentally showing his gherkin. But it's pickle gherkin, not his actual gherkin.
Oh, okay.
So, it is now time for picks this week. Wait, yeah. Sorry. My brain is scattered right now. Overall thoughts on the documentary? Anything I missed? Anything you'd like to chime in?
No.
No? Macy?
No.
Okay. Overall thoughts on the documentary? What they could have done better? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller?
Yep, mm-hmm, yeah.
Bueller?
Not really, I mean, like... I really can't...
I feel like there was too much... At times, they would just have video with no one talking over it, and that kind of made it boring for me. Because all of us were in broadcasting at one point in our lives. And what is the golden rule about B-roll?
Crap, I don't remember.
Yep.
No more than 3 seconds without having someone talk over it.
Oh.
And there were stretches, I actually timed it, there were stretches where it was up to a minute where they just didn't have anyone talking.
Well, that whole entire end sequence, they just didn't talk at all.
Exactly, and I hated it.
And I was like, Oh man, like talk. Someone please say something.
Yeah. So, what are we giving this one?
Give it a 3.5.
Okay, I think that's being generous. Macy, what are you giving it?
Probably a 3.
Okay, I'm going 2. It was just kind of... It really felt kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
And then probably the thing that knocked it the most down for me was the B-roll with no one talking over it. When I timed it, it was over a minute. And at the end, I just felt like, after they said how much Bing got, I just feel like they didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god.
What?
So NFL news.
Oh boy, breaking news?
Titans signed they signed Harold Landry to a 5-year, $87.5 million deal that includes $52.5 million guaranteed.
Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness.
God
damn it.
That is some money.
That is money.
Why are you saying God damn it, Macy? Are you mad that the Titans got someone good?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Next week, we will be reviewing... It's on YouTube. This one's coming from me. We'll be reviewing KC on the Mat. A look at professional wrestling in Kansas City. It's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So... it was done by Metro Sports at the time, now Spectrum Sports. So
can you do us a link it in a group chat? That way I don't have to I don't have to search the depths of YouTube.
You won't have to search the depths of YouTube for it.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the first result when you type it in. Say like an hour 29. But yeah, so that's what we'll be watching next week. Yeah. First thing I'm looking at right now when I type in KC on the Mat.
Oh, okay. We'll just link it in group chat anyway.
I will. Yeah, that's what we'll be watching next week. It is now time for picks. And we're doing picks a little bit different this week.
Oh, how different are we doing it this week, Brock?
We are doing it as different as we are picking who we think will be conference champions in the Big Five.
You mean tournament champions? There's a difference.
Yes, the Big Five tournament champions. And then we have 2 NHL games and a NBA game.
It's really going to come down to who gets most of the Power 5 conferences are correct, isn't it?
Probably. So,
oh, God.
We will start with the ACC tournament. I would, tell you all this. I'll just tell you who's been eliminated already. How about that?
Who? Let's see. I'll take a gander. Georgia Tech.
Yeah. As of recording, the teams that have been eliminated are NC State, Georgia Tech, and Boston College. And Pittsburgh, my bad. So, those are the teams eliminated. So, who do you have winning the ACC? Macy, you're up first.
Who do I have winning for it?
Mm-hmm. Who do you have winning the ACC tournament?
I'll just say KU.
That's not in the ACC.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
You can buy tickets for any of the games tomorrow at the Barclays Center for $2.
They're at the Barclays Center this year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I wouldn't... Okay.
So here are the teams with buys in the ACC tournament. Duke, Miami, Notre Dame, and North Carolina.
Okay, just don't even gloss over West Virginia, Wake Forest,
I
Florida
said the
State.
teams with buys.
Oh.
Those teams have to play tomorrow.
You said... Which other teams? I'm sorry.
Here are the teams that are still alive in the ACC tournament. Syracuse,
have
Florida State, Boston College, Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech, Louisville, Virginia, Duke, North Carolina, Miami, and Notre Dame.
Fudge. I guess Clemson? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting pick by Macy.
I don't know. I don't watch college basketball that much.
Tommy?
This is an intriguing tournament.
I guess.
With that, I will take North Carolina.
Okay.
Sole reason because of how they just basically stomped a mud hole in Coach K and walked it dry in Cameron Indoor. And they looked really good doing it too.
I would, my heart's sitting here going, take Wake Forest.
Okay.
No, they've done pretty well this year, actually.
I'm looking at the record right now. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're good this year, but my brain is telling me to go with the Duke Blue Devils.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
No, you know what? No. You know what? I'm not going to go
I curse you. I curse you. I'm dead house. I curse you.
No, you know what? I'm going to go with a team that is not even ranked in the ACC tournament. I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
Yeah, I want to pick Notre Dame, but I'm like,
They have had a very quiet, good year this year.
So is North Carolina, kind of.
That win over Duke made it loud.
The only noise you've heard lately is because they just went into Cameron Indoor and just basically...
Yep, okay.
The only reason why you were hearing North Carolina now is because of what they did on the road against Duke.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with Notre Dame.
I just... In North Carolina, I feel like they could be playing the right basketball at the right time.
Could be. SEC tournament. My Tigers play tomorrow. They are in Tampa, Florida for this, by the way. Mizzou is the... Good Lord. Oh, my God. Mizzou actually... I'm looking at the odds for Mizzou to win the tournament. That makes me sad.
Here, I'll give you the odds. Non-existent.
No, they exist.
Nope, they don't exist.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not taking them.
No, they don't.
But I'm not taking them.
There's no odds for Missouri to win the SEC tournament.
Yes,
no, there's no Warren Bossing say.
In the SEC, who are y'all taking? Macy, do you want me to read off the teams in the SEC?
Yes.
Okay. Georgia, Ole Miss, Missouri, Vanderbilt. Those are the 4 teams that are playing in just to advance. Tickets go as low as $2.
For that?
Yep. Florida, A&M, Mississippi State, South Carolina, LSU, Alabama. Not done yet. There's still more. Auburn, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Boo.
Okay.
Tommy?
Here, I have a dilemma here because there's 4 teams that can easily win it, and Kentucky is one of them. I'm not picking them though. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the obvious one. I'm gonna go with Auburn.
Boo. Boo. Why would you do such a thing?
What do you mean why I would do such a thing? At least I'm not picking Kentucky.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess I'll go with the dark horse in this tournament. I mean, if you could call them a dark horse, they're still one of the teams with a second round bye. But give me good old Rocky Top, baby.
Hey, copyright strikes.
Nope, I only played 8 seconds.
Okay, that's fine. Still though.
Alright. Here's the one that I think I already know Macy's answer for. We're going to go to the Big 12 to pick our picks for their champions. Oh. Ho-hum, ho-hum, ho-hum. West Virginia, Kansas State.
Why are you even telling her the teams? She's going to pick Kansas.
TCU, Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, Baylor, Iowa State, Texas Tech. Doing it for everyone else at home. Macy?
Yeah. Kansas.
Figured. Tommy?
I'm going to go with a little dark horse here. I'm going to take Texas Tech.
I figured you're probably going to go with them.
Figured I was going to it was either between Baylor or Texas Tech.
And that's why I'm taking Baylor.
Definitely wasn't going to pick Texas.
Oh, God, no. And just for saying that, they're going to win now.
You know why I don't pick Kansas in the tournament, in their Big 12 tournament?
Because they never perform well.
Never, yeah, exactly. They never do well in the tournament. The Big 12 tournament.
Yep. Now time for the Big 10, and it looks like Nebraska's in the exact same spot that Missouri's in.
Having to play Northwestern. Oh, God.
Nebraska, Northwestern, Minnesota, Penn State, Indiana, Michigan, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan State, Ohio State. Damn, they have a lot of byes here in the Big 10 tournament.
I know, there's a lot of them.
Illinois, Rutgers somehow, Wisconsin, and Purdue. Bear in mind, Rutgers is 18-12 and has a 2-game bye.
Dang.
I don't...
Who are y'all having?
The Big Ten is... Here's the thing, though, with this season, is that in seasons past, it was always like, oh, it's either going to be like Wisconsin or Michigan State.
Ohio
State. Or Ohio State one year. Same goes for the SEC. It would be like, oh, it's Kentucky. Maybe Tennessee,
Florida.
Arkansas, or Auburn this year.
Florida. Lots of Florida, a lot of years. Trust me, I remember.
Florida most years.
Anyway, get back on track. Macy, who do you have in the Big Ten?
I have no idea, honestly.
I need a pick.
Okay. Go through their names one more time.
Nebraska, Northwestern, Minnesota, Penn State. These are all the teams that have to play in to get into the tournament. Indiana, Michigan, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan State, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Rutgers, Illinois, and Purdue.
Penn?
Penn State?
You're gonna pick Penn State.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just picking at random here.
Yes, Brock.
Who you got?
It's very interesting this year.
Stop stalling and just give an answer.
I'll go Purdue.
You read my mind.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll take Wisconsin.
Okay, that was the other team I was debating about.
I'll take Wisconsin. Final answer.
Finally, the Pac-12. Unless you want to do the Big East.
I mean, do you really want to do the Big East? I mean, we're probably both going to pick Providence.
I'm surprised you wouldn't take Villanova. Or UConn, who's on a mission.
Yeah, that too. I mean, hell, you want to do... Hey, hell, screw it. You want to do both?
The Pac-12 and the Big East? Okay.
Do both?
Yep. Pac-12
right,
teams for Macy and for everyone else at home who may not remember. All right, I'm just going to tell you who the hell it's not going to be. It's 3-27 Oregon State. Stanford, Arizona State, Oregon, California, Washington State, Utah, Washington. Come on. Arizona, Colorado. How the hell did Colorado get a bye? UCLA and USC.
UCLA.
All right. That is not a bad choice, Macy, at all, actually.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go with the other team that's in Los Angeles.
Ew.
I'll go with... What?
Ew. You're going with the Trojans.
Yeah. I mean, what? They're good.
All right, I'll be the party pooper. Give me Arizona.
Oh, of course.
Big East Championship.
The Big East Conference.
Yes.
Tournament. Can I say one thing?
A
bucket list item to go to.
Oh, to go with the Garden? They got tickets going as low as $42.
Yeah, to go to Madison Square Garden.
$3. $3 for tomorrow's games. When this comes out, tonight's games. Are you ready for the teams?
Mm-hmm.
Butler, Xavier, DePaul, St. John's, Georgetown. Good Lord, they went 0-19 in Big East play. Seton Hall. Loading. Providence, Marquette, Creighton, Villanova, and UConn. Creighton really needs to win this tournament to get into the dance.
Yeah, because I think they're one of those teams that are on the bubble.
Big time. Sitting at 20-10, 12-7 in conference play. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bubble team. They'd probably be like the last 4-8 and probably be like a top seed in the NIT tournament.
Yep. Macy, who do you got?
What were the last few?
Providence, Marquette, Creighton, Villanova, UConn.
Oh, Villanova.
All right, Macy going with Nova. Tommy.
I mean, I'm going to ride the same horse you've been riding this entire season. I'll take Providence.
And the funny thing is, I'm not even picking them to win the Big East tournament because I don't think they need to win it to get in. I am going with a team that is playing super hot right now. Give me the Huskies from UConn. I don't know why. I feel like they're about to have a nice little year this year. Or a nice little run. All right, so to review the ACC champions that we have, oh my god. Macy has picked Clemson. Tommy has picked UNC. I have picked Notre Dame. None of us have taken Duke. SEC tournament, Macy has Kentucky. Tommy has Auburn. I have Tennessee. Big 12, Macy has Kansas, go figure. Tommy has Texas Tech, and I have Baylor. Big 10, Macy has Penn State. Tommy has Wisconsin. I have Purdue. Pac-12, Macy has UCLA. Tommy has USC. I have Arizona. Big East, Macy has Villanova. Tommy has Providence. And I have UConn. It is now time for the NHL and NBA game. Starting us off, the Tampa Bay Lightning go to Calgary to take on the Flames. Who do y'all have?
Ooh. Tampa Bay and Calgary, you said?
Yep.
I'll take Tampa.
Tommy
I'll take Calgary.
Macy's going with the Flames. I will be going with the Lightning. I'm riding the Lightning. Ha 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 ha. Next game, final NHL game. Nashville Predators travel up to Minnesota to take on the Wild in a big ramifications for just seeding and playoff positioning.
Oh, Wild!
Macy going with Minnesota. Tommy?
I'll take the Wild.
Okay. And I will take the Nashville Predators.
Heck, I'll take Predators. Final
Alright.
answer.
Tommy's going to go with the Predators. He realized that the Preds were an option. And Finalamar. Our NBA game of this week is the Milwaukee Bucks traveling to San Francisco or Oakland or wherever the hell they're at now to take on the Golden State Warriors. Who do you all have?
Ooh, is this a game on TNT?
I have no idea.
Right? This just screams national televised game.
It screams a lot of things, to be fair.
Finals matchup, potentially.
Bucks.
Macy going with Milwaukee. Tommy?
I will take the Warriors.
Tommy going with Golden State, and I will have to agree with him. Taking the Warriors. And breaking news! The Bryant Bulldogs have punched their ticket. They have beaten the Wagner Seahawks. Final score 70-43. Bryant is dancing.
Nice.
So to review our picks of, well, you already heard the conference champions. The other games, me and Tommy have the Lightning, Macy has the Flames. Me and Tommy have the Predators, Macy has the Wild. Macy has the Bucks, and me and Tommy have the Warriors. So, Tommy, it's really just going to come down to the conference championship games.
It pretty much is, it sounds like.
Since we have the same picks. Last week, me and Tommy tied with 6 apiece. Macy had 3, I think. Maybe 4. It was either 50, just under 50% or at 50%. But yeah, there we go. Anything y'all would like to say before we do the normal song and dance?
I'm about ready to download the March Madness and Tournament Challenge app, so.
Macy, anything you would like to say in your vegetative state, shall we call it?
Wow, rude.
Vegetative state. Okay, that's a little harsh, but all right.
She was, lighting it up. She was dancing with Mary Jane before the show.
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. All right, I'll do our normal song and dance then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this edition of Big Time Talkers. If you enjoy listening to me and Macy bicker, maybe this week, depending on how my laptop cooperates and just schedules lining up, you'll get CSP this week. Macy, give us a preview for this week's CSP. Great, thank you.
Hold on.
That's about right for CSP, honestly.
Go on.
When we try to not get political.
Yes.
Ooh, that last one we recorded, I don't think that'll ever see the light of day.
Oh, kind of like the drafts?
For different reasons.
Yeah, but still though.
Yeah.
Same joke.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, I have one.
All right.
A Texas man is arrested for laundering money stashed in toy boxes.
That just sounds like a smart man.
Yep. Police nearly discovered...
Okay, don't give us the whole story. Don't give us the whole story.
Oh. Sorry.
Right. That's what you can expect on CSP. Tommy, what do we have on deck if we record Wayne this week?
We will watch the episode of Superstars that we were supposed to watch last week.
Curse you, AEW!
Yeah, you could thank AEW for having a 6-hour pay-per-view for that.
All ex WWE. Gonna make that a shirt. At some point, I feel like. No comment on that.
We can talk.
What, Tommy?
We can talk about that more on Wayne.
BTT Outspoken will be going out, hopefully, this week. What did y'all discuss on Outspoken?
Nothing. There was nothing to talk about.
You talked about something.
Oh yeah, Discord and Spotify were being stuffed today.
Alright, there you go. That's what you have to look forward to on BTT Outspoken. All of those are exclusive to the YouTube channel here at youtube.com. B-Card Entertainment. And there might be something coming along the pipeline I'll need to discuss with these two after the podcast a little bit more for. But where can you be found on Twitter, Tommy?
Dude_Rex14. The D and the R are capitalized.
Miss Macy Shear.
Sorry, 1 second. Macy_Shear.
And I can be found at Brock Gorton 99. Only the B is capitalized. All those together. Follow us at BCardYT. Macy, what letters are capitalized in it?
B, Y, and T?
B, C, and Y. B, C, Y, T. Yes, close enough. Y'all keep forgetting about the C.
Oh, my bad.
Bad. It is your bad. You should feel terrible.
Okay.
I didn't need to tell you
Sounds
that to already
good.
feel terrible, did you? This has been Big Time Talkers, episode number 37. Think about that for a second.
Oh, wow.
37 episodes of Big Time Talkers. I'm looking it up right now to see when Macy joined us.
Probably I'd like to say episode 17, probably.
I will check. That sounds right. Yes, it is 17's when she comes in.
Oh, I just guessed.
So it's been officially 20 episodes of Macy Shear.
Those look good.
What?
What?
Sorry, I'm looking at ice cream thingies.
Okay, we just said that this is the 20th episode that you've been on.
Holy smoke folies, bro.
Until CSP this week, folks, or BTT Outspoken. Whatever comes first, I forget nowadays. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Goodbye.
Yeah, everyone, drink water.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.